Alright, Jak'D 2.0 live stream number 5. Welcome, yes. And I don't have the calls queued up just yet. Let's hold off on that. I know some people want to get on. So exciting to talk to me, right? I don't know why. But there will be calls and such, playing videos and all that fun stuff. Welcome to the stream. Wait for a few more people to get in. Concoction. Yes, I only drink my concoction on Saturday nights for some reason. Which, for those who don't know, I drink Amsterdam vodka, which is very cheap vodka, and vitamin water. I don't know why, because if I mix soda, probably because I got high blood pressure, it fucks me up. Here we go. Oh yeah. Sappa Jake 2. Hello, Waters. Yes, so pretty much I have super chat enabled. I don't expect to get any donations, as I said before. I did get one last week after the stream, but I'm going to I'm going to create content no matter what. So, but I want to play some catfish videos. But by the way, I have Streamlabs up, so if anybody, the big dog is here. Yes, sir. Is this really that exciting? I guess it is. I tried it. You can't taste the vodka. Well, because the vodka, I put 4 ounces. That's enough. But listen, I have Streamlabs, so if you donate during the live stream, it will show up on the top left of my screen. Also, super chat. But I'm not expecting to get donations. I don't care. But I want to play some catfish videos. I don't know why, even though that's not maybe a big MGTOW topic. But I don't know why. I just want to talk about that for a little bit. P. Ray recommended The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Somebody mentioned that before. You might be the same guy. Dude, it's like, you're on time. Some live streamers start their live stream late as hell. You mean black live streamers? No, I'm kidding. That's just racist. No, can I do my high-pitched Tyler voice? Tyler, this is RSD. Tyler, the hand of God. Looks don't matter, dude. Looks don't matter. Eee. That's my impression of RSD, guys. It's a shitty impression, but I used to hang out with those guys years ago. I wish I had that shit recorded. I remember I was in a car with a bunch of RSD guys. That shit was cringe. My man literally was like yelling shit in a car. This other dude's like, yo, bro, let me tell you something about me. I'm real, man. I keep it the way it is. And this motherfucker didn't approach nobody. Yo, man, if I can go back, I would have recorded all my sessions out with RSD guys. These motherfuckers running around the streets, making animal noises. It's all about your appearance. Your looks will determine how you go far in life. Yes, well, fortunately, a lot of us had to learn the hard way. I'm a legend. Well, yes. Tyler from RSD got ripped off Simps. I heard he deleted all the bad reviews about him. Because I know this one guy, I mean, I didn't know him. He was an intern. He wrote a big article about Tyler, how he showed up late. He treated all the students like shit. And Tyler made him delete it. He was, I'll sue you. So that's why you don't really see any, Let's play this catfish video. Now, this is not a big MGTOW topic, but we're going to take calls in a little bit. This is some funny shit right here, man. And I'll tell my catfish story after this. I didn't get catfish literally, but I almost did. But let's play this shit.
I'm gonna be real with you, sweetheart.
Yo, man, she looks like Buckwheat from the Little Rascals. What the fuck is that? Yo, imagine if that shit... I think he fucked her, too. This guy fuck her?
You look a little different in person.
What? A little bit different. I think she looks a hell of a lot different. Who the fuck is this?
Feel like you catfish me. I'll be real with you. I feel bamboozled.
Bamboozled? Is that homie the clown? Someone has donated $50? Is that real? Dude, there's no way. Is that... See, that here's the thing. I'm new to Super Chat. And if you did that, thank you. But some people want refunds. So, are you going to ask for a refund? Because I heard if you do that, then I have to call my bank and stuff like that. So, if it's a real donation, Thank you so much to Splatoon Forever. That's a very big donation. Oh my god. Holy shit. But if it's one of those things where I have to call my bank, you're a scumbag. But it looks real, so thank you so much. Wow. Shocking the whole chat. Hell no, I don't, man. Okay. That price for... Wow. Thank you so much. It's nothing, bro. I wish I had your money. Thanks, man. Wow. But yeah, look at... This is not just a different person. This is Homie the Clown. Homie the Clown from A Living Color.
I feel bamboozled. You know what bamboozled means?
No.
It means played, shuffled.
How?
Look.
Yeah, thank you, Splatoon. I will. Thank you so much.
I came here expecting to see...
Well, let me guess. She sent him a picture of Tyra Banks.
And what's that? Cheese doodles?
That's my sister's.
Girl, you know damn well you need to eat that banana right there. That banana right there. No more cheese doodles. You feel me? You see this? Eat this. As you...
Now, is he giving her a banana because she looks like a chimpanzee or an ape? Or, I don't know.
Catfish me.
Oh.
Girl. Show me them pics show me the pics. Show me them pics and tell me that's you.
It is me, first of all.
Goddamn bamboozled.
That's me.
That's you when? 3 years ago?
No.
Cause it damn sure ain't you right now. I feel chopped and screwed right now. I don't know.
I mean, the thing is, can she at least do her hair? If you're gonna scam somebody, can you at least comb that nappy-ass head?
But look. I'm gonna leave.
Oh, shit.
I could cry.
Why?
I could cry.
Why?
I expected to see my fine chocolate, my fine chocolate princess, and I come in here and I see. Let me go. Let me leave. I'm not using 10. You know, I'm gonna stay on.
Yo, she's in her panties and shit. I wonder if he fucked her or not. Or I wonder if he fucked her or not, or she just showed up like that. What the fuck?
Off that app. You should stay off it too. Promise me you ain't gonna catfish no one else.
I'm not catfish, first of all.
Girl, let me leave.
Wow. Alright, so pretty much I want to share my catfish story. Now, I didn't actually yeah, that's crazy. I actually didn't meet this person, but I just want to say I'm going to make a catfish video tomorrow. Not about me, but about... I might share my story on there tomorrow, but a video in general about this documentary I saw. I don't want to play it on this stream because I'm going to do it on this video. But, yo, years ago, back on MySpace, I was in this chat room. MySpace had chat rooms. And I was in the Pennsylvania chat room or some shit. And pretty much... Fucking, have you seen the video, The Ugliest Femcel making fun of incel posts? She's -1. No, if you could post the link, I'll gladly watch it here. But yeah, so this chick was hot. She was like a 9 or a 10. She was Italian, like a beautiful looking Italian white girl. And she stood up a bunch of people from the chat. And she told me she had a crush on me. And I knew I didn't believe it because back then, even when I was like 20, I wasn't as big as I was now, but I was kind of chubby. So I knew... You know what I'm saying? That, like, it was I didn't know she was a catfish. I thought she was real, but I thought she was just playing around with me. She was like, I have a crush on you. And I was like, why would a chick that hot? Either she likes my personality. But pretty much, she stood up a bunch of people from the chat. This guy worked at UPS. She, like, made him wait for her for, like, 45 minutes. She even stood up girls that wanted to hang out with his friends. This girl told me, yo, she's fake. I typed her address into Google, whatever, and it said that property don't exist and everything. And she was going to meet me at Philadelphia Mills, which is, like, this big mall. And we were going to hang out, but luckily she never stood me up. So finally, when the MySpace chat was going to die, I fucking asked her. I said, yo, tell me right now, this, you know, it's all over. are you real or not? Like, are you fake? Because everyone's saying you're fake. Who are you really? And she said, no, I swear this is who I am. I said, well, why did you stood up all those people? And how come you didn't show up and everything? And she said, no, I really have excuses for each one. And I said, I don't believe it. And then I think, I even talked to her on the phone a few times. Back before I had a cell phone, I gave her my actual real house number. And she didn't call. She never really called. She called like once or twice. She would tell me. But it was definitely a girl. But I don't know if it was some little girl that used her older sister's pictures, but the chick in the picture was like hot. And she had a bunch of pictures, not just one. She had like 20, 30, 40 pictures. She was like a 9 or a 10, man. She was so fucking pretty. But, yeah, man. Fucking pretty much. All right, so this is 10 shot. So that's my catfish story. So I got lucky. I could have met up with her, but I didn't. Thank God. And it would have been no big deal. I would have just got stood up. But what the fuck, man? Like, this chick. And then after that, that's when I realized, like, holy shit, this internet's crazy. Because, you know, and I remember back on MySpace, I used a fake picture of a good looking dude. I wish I documented the whole thing. There was this guy in the forums. He was this Hawaiian guy. All the girls would go crazy over him, right? So pretty much what I did was I took his pictures. I made a MySpace account. And I went on Plenty of Fish. And some of the girls that rejected me, like fucking me, were messaging him. The same bitches. So to say looks don't matter. And then I was posting shit on Craigslist. I had chicks literally invite me over to fuck me. Like, they were like, yo, come. This one chick who was a bartender was kind of cute. Said, where do you live? I'll meet you right at the corner at 2 a.m. and come back to my place. She was going to fuck me. So that's just goes to show you that even if you say looks don't matter, shit, man. That should at least get you to the door. So let's play this 10 shot. Where's this from? Oh, all right. I just want to make sure the stream don't get blocked. But this is, after this video, I'll start taking calls. 10 shocking catfish stories.
10 shocking catfish stories. 10. Blindfold sex. Gail Newland was sentenced to 8 years in prison after she pretended to be a man in order to seduce her female friend. Newland created a fake Facebook profile for her male alter ego, Kai Fortune, and used this male persona to start an online relationship with her unnamed friend. The couple met, but disguised as Kai, Newland would use a prosthetic penis and ask her girlfriend to wear a blindfold during their sexual encounters. During their 10th encounter, however, the victim became suspicious and took off her mask, discovering that Kai was Newland all along. 9. Girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Because looks get you to the door, and that's the whole point. You have to get through the door. And by door, the girl's vagina. But that's what I'm saying, though. You say, oh, looks get you to the door. That's the whole point. A girl's not going to give you a chance to get to know them if they're not attracted to you. So that's why looks are the most important. And the whole PUA industry is looks don't matter, bro. Looks don't matter.
Hoax. When college football star Manti Te'o refused to miss a game despite losing both his grandma and girlfriend on the same day, he was hailed as an inspiration by the US sporting community. But journalists at the sports blog Deadspin received an anonymous tip-off that Te'o's girlfriend never actually existed. Investigations revealed that family...
Damn, you know pussy's at a point. This guy was a college football player. And even he was online talking to some bitch he never met before. That's crazy.
Friend Renaya Tuiasosopo had tricked Te'o into an online relationship using photos of his old classmate. Embarrassed that he'd been catfished, Te'o lied to the public that his girlfriend was dead in an attempt to put the hoax behind him. 8. Romance and revenge. Brian Curtis Heil was jailed for plotting to kill a swimwear model after he was catfished by a man pretending to be her. After 2 years of communicating, Heil discovered that the person behind the photos was...
That's the thing, though. Like, I used to go on Craigslist. I was so desperate. And I could tell sometimes that pictures weren't real. And I was always saying to the girl, call me. Like, if we're going to meet tonight, I want you to call me. And some of them wouldn't call me. And I said, and I would say right there, you're fake. They're like, no, I'm not fake. I go, so you expect me to think you're going to meet me and fuck me, but you won't call me. Everyone's got a cell phone. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a cell phone. You can get free cell phones nowadays. So it's like you should. But the thing is, some of these people actually did talk to somebody on the phone. But nowadays we got FaceTime, we got Skype, you got all these things. But it's just crazy, man.
Actually a gay man in South Africa. Enraged, Heil became obsessed with finding out the real identity behind the woman in the photos, and decided to murder the unsuspecting woman and her boyfriend. Eventually, Heil's family managed to warn the police, who arrested him when he was only a few kilometers from the woman's house. 7. Daddy's Girl. A 41-year-old man pleaded guilty to catfishing his own daughter in order to sexually abuse her.
Yeah, there's been parents out there that have catfished their own kids. Some of them have done it to play tricks on them. Craigslist must be well, and yeah, you know what, dude? I met two black girls on Craigslist that were hot. Believe it or not. Even if you don't like, I know some of you don't like black girls, but I met two black girls. One was light skinned, and then the second one I met was dark skinned, and they were both hot. But they met me, and they obviously weren't attracted to me, so I didn't get anywhere. But I met two good looking girls. Actually, I met three good looking girls on Craigslist. One was big, but I thought she was sexy as black, and she had giant tits, pretty face. She was like the first one I met. And then the chick that I supposedly lost my virginity with, that bitch was nasty, man. I mean, her tits were like sagging. She had scars on her body. Like, she warned me about her body, but I thought that, like, I could be so horny, I can do it. And unfortunately, I'm still getting emails with suspicious links from a fake broad with dating sites. Yeah, like, you ever watch porn and you get those
The unnamed man set up fake social media accounts and posed as a 16-year-old boy in order to win the trust of his 14-year-old daughter. The two began an online relationship, and the father, posing as a fake boyfriend, convinced his daughter to text him nude photos of herself. The father then used the pornographic images he'd obtained to blackmail his daughter into silence, as he spent a year sexually abusing her. 6. Doctor's orders. Angela Buchanan was charged with online impersonation.
Black girls are notorious for tricking. Yeah, I mean, I think all girls are notorious for tricking. Dating sites are useless. Dating sites are supposed to be for women, but women ruin it. Like, think about how easy you could sit on your ass at home and just message girls and get laid, but they want to play games. They want to sit there, like I said, like everyone says, fat girls, ugly girls got 100 guys messaging them. It's ridiculous, man.
After she tricked her female friend into a lesbian relationship. Adopting the online persona of a doctor, Buchanan began emailing her longtime female friend, stating that Buchanan was at risk of breast cancer. The doctor stated that Buchanan could be saved from cancer if she and the female friend had frequent sex, as this would increase her cancer-preventing hormones. Via email, Buchanan, as the fake doctor, also managed to convince the friend to enter a same-sex marriage with her. The police only became involved when the victim contacted the doctor's office, only to discover that they never existed. 5. Bad cop. Police officer Bradley Schnickel found himself on the other side of the law when he was found guilty of using the internet to lure girls into sexual encounters. Posing as someone named
Yeah, I'm trying to see which one is the femcel video you're talking about. Female incel or look is being ugly. I have serious imposter syndrome. Femcels. My honest opinion on femcels growing popularity. Let me see. Have you tried getting drunk and walking around the cold to pick up chicks? I used to. I used to do it sober. I date beautiful girls, but I feel where you're coming from. Well, that's good for you. I don't know why you are MGTOW, sir. Yeah, I'm trying to find the video. There's a lot of these femcels. Advice for femcels. I guess we'll play this. Yeah, this catfish video is kind of boring. I'll play this. Why does incel and femcel... Look at this guy. It looks like me. There's the big fat guy that makes fun of people. Yeah, I don't know which one to play. Let me see. I'll just pick a random one here. Oh, this is 32 minutes. Fuck that. I'm going to put the calls up in a second, guys. Hold on.
Here's some advice
for
femcels, okay? You claim that you have a problem getting guys, period. Like, guys don't look in your direction. That is hilarious, okay? That is absolutely hilarious. You want to know why? Do you want to know why that's funny? Because you just, it's kind of like the same as me saying that magical ponies exist. Okay, they don't. Okay, you are lying. That's a fabrication. Especially if you live in America, like, there's so many guys that are just willing to get some, get some tail.
Oh, you live in Lancaster, PA? Yeah, I never been that far out there before. Yeah, you don't need to buy me drinks. Yeah, there's a few guys on my channel actually close to me. They're like hour or two away. Yeah, it'd be cool, man. Yeah, Lancaster. This girl I used to talk to years ago lived in Lancaster. Let me see. Let me get the calls queued up here so we can start taking some calls. I want to just do some things. Alright, the calls are up now if anybody wants to say hi or call me a fat fuck. I get that message. I love checking the comments. Every day someone's calling me a fat fuck. And I kind of knew that was going to happen. What is it? Damn, man, get a job. Aren't you ashamed to live with your parents? Get a job. Yeah, totally. Totally, man. You're right.
Powerful call scheduling, and much, much more. Visit phonemyphone.com/secret for a
Alright, I don't know what that was. Someone spammed me. I used to date an Amish girl that became a model. I don't know. Amish girls, well, you got $50. I don't know how the super chat works in a sense that, does that go to my YouTube account? I don't know. But I guess, yeah. This is my first time. What's it? Well, you got LA. I'm 42 and I live with my mom. I make $200,000 a year. Holy shit, bro. Yeah, save it. Live at home, bro. Save that money.
From time to time, you know what I'm saying? They want to have fun. They want to do these little ritual things with women. If you catch my drift, like all these little kinks they want to let out. Guys aren't playing right now. Guys are extremely desperate in America. Guys are very desperate in America. Very desperate. Especially straight guys. So if you...
What, gay guys aren't desperate? Dude, gay guys are desperate too. I used to post on Craigslist. It says... Wait. Have them send money through PayPal. It takes 70%. Yeah, PayPal takes 70%. PayPal... They take 30%. You have it good. Somebody swat him, and then Americans wonder why Europeans find you disgusting. Well, listen, who cares what Europeans think? Most of you don't even chop your foreskin off. That's why girls don't want to blow you, freaks.
You are having issues in your country. You can't find a guy. Come to America. Get your passport.
Yeah, everyone says either go to America. I have to go overseas to get some pussy. Yeah, female incels. I don't believe in female incels. This girl that's dating this guy that I know, she never got approached, but I said it was probably your vibe. There are some girls out there. Some of the girls, they're awkward. You know, they're the girls who usually go online because they're weird. Like, you know, sometimes as a guy, like I saw remember this fat black chick one night. She got approached by like fucking 10 guys in a row because she had her tits hanging out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all about the vibe, bro, when it comes to girls. But guys will stick their penis in anything, as we all know. Alright. Living with your parents at 32, low life. You know what? I actually know 2 comedian friends of mine. One's 36 and one's 37. They live at home. One's Puerto Rican, so he loves it. And the white guy, I know, he feels like me. He feels like a loser. What is it? Right next door. You have nothing good for you from a guy to a guy. No intelligence, no money. Well, now you're just roasting me. Gay guys are only desperate because they were straight guys. Yeah. When I used to post on Craigslist, I used to have guys say, hey, dude, I'll blow you. I'll just blow you. And I'm like, you don't even know what I look like. Oh, it doesn't matter what you look like. I'll just blow you. Like, what's that going to get you? And I know a guy who went down on a girl on Craigslist. This black chick came over. She just took her underwear off. He went down on her. I was like, dude, how do you know she doesn't have a disease? He's like, no, I can tell, man. I looked at her pussy and it was clean. I was like, fuck you. And she didn't touch him or anything. So, what's the point of that? What's the point eating a chick out and... Hello, 717. You're on the air.
What's the point of that? What's the point you can check out? And hello?
Yes, sir. Can you please turn your volume of your speakers down?
You're on the air. Hey, what's the point of that? What's the point you can check out? And hello? Yes, sir. Can you please... Give me a second, bro.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Oh, man, dude, I've been watching your videos for a minute now, and I love your videos, brother.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I love your videos. No, I mean, I see a lot of guys talking about you're a loser and this and that. Man, we all have different paths in life, and I literally, bro, like, I mean, I'm not trying to brag or anything like that. I do pretty well, but yet I can still feel what you're coming from, because I was in a 6.5-year relationship. And then the chick, literally, we broke up. Then 2 days later, she has a new boyfriend telling me that she never cheated or anything like that. I'm like, wow, that's bullshit, you know?
Damn. Yeah, man, I hear you.
Yeah, no, I was telling you, I'm the guy from Lancaster, PA.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm the guy from Lancaster, PA. Yeah, man. So if you ever around this area, come by, man. I definitely think about me. I was thinking, because I'm flying out March 5th to Colombia, brother. I'll pay for your ticket if you want to come to Colombia with me.
Oh, do you go overseas to party and stuff?
Oh, no. I travel a lot, like 41 countries now. I travel a lot. So, but what I've realized that I don't travel for girls per se, but I mean, if I'm going to be at a buffet, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, I hear you.
So when I'm over there, man, like one story I tell people, I was in Cuba, and I mean, as guys, we all know our lanes. Like, we know what kind of girls we can get. We all know our lane. I know I'm a 6.5 as best, but I have money, so I'm like an 8+.
Yeah, man. Money matters, man. Fucking money matters.
It matters. People act like it doesn't fucking matter. Money matters, looks matter, and hypergamy, all that, it matters. Like, when I'm overseas, the girls are hollering at me is because I was listening to somebody that said that $100 here and $100 there has a different value. And it's the same way that I might be $100, which might mean shit to a girl, but over there I'm $100, which means a lot more. It's like $1,000. You know what I mean? I'm still the same fucking $100. It just depends where I'm at.
Yeah, man. That's like any guy that's like rappers. Some of these rappers are ugly as hell, but they walk around with like these big $100,000 chains on their neck, and you're automatically gonna go up at least 3 or 4 points. Wearing
bro, that preach. I was looking at this what's that, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott, and I'm like, this dude is not no homo, but this guy is not that good looking dude, you know. But he's in a different financial league, so his looks are less important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Flavor Flav. Like I said, he looks like a turd.
Oh my god,
he looks like a good example. He looks like a turd with teeth. And that dude had girls fighting.
Dude, like, I see, even me, honestly, man, like, I'm overseas or wherever I'm at, and I have this beautiful girl, model-looking girl, doing whatever she's doing to me, and I'm talking to her. I just got back from the Dominican Republic, and I was hanging out the whole week with a girl from, well, she's Russian, but grew up in Germany, completely out my league, and I'm hanging out with her, and, we're hanging out, and I'm just like, wow, like, this is... Like, you ever like, you don't belong somewhere, you feel like an imposter? like you're like, oh shit, I just don't want to say nothing before somebody kicks me out this party. And that's how I was sometimes when I'm hanging out with some of these beautiful girls. But then again, it's because some of them see the American passport. Google the black Beetlejuice. Yeah, I seen that from Howard Stern always had them. I'm looking at the thing, man. But bro, keep doing your thing, keep doing your videos, keep them coming, bro. Hey, I have some topics for you that I don't know. People find it hard for me because they're like, all right, dude, like, you get girls, you go on dates, you do all that, and like, how can you still feel MGTOW-ish and feel this way? It's because just because I understand and can see something that is, like, how do I say, it's like, just because you have a voice, you still can speak for those who don't have a voice. Like, girls like shame me all the time. They go, oh, the reason why you this way because you don't get laid. I'm like, I get laid by girls who look way better than you. But I still know your nature. You know what I mean? I love my dog, but I still know it's a dog. You know, it might, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know the fucking dog. Doesn't mean I don't. I just know how to treat it and how to walk around with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's different types of MGTOWs. A few guys write me and they're like, yeah, I'm 6'2" and I'm good looking, and they go, I'm MGTOW, but they, you know, they still get, they easily get vaginas, so they just have sex with girls. But yeah, you could still be a player and still be MGTOW. I mean, you could still.
Yeah, that's like a confusion that I'm going through right now too, because I mean, again, I love women. Shout out to get my dick wet. I don't know if I can say those words on live right now, but I still feel like I have boys like who are shy to talk to girls. I'm not like that, but I don't know how I feel, because it's like I don't really enjoy most women's company, but I enjoy their company and for certain things, activities. Like I said, I hang out with my boys, but I fuck girls.
There you go,
like,
man. Well, thank you so much for your call, man. I appreciate it.
All right, definitely, brother. See ya.
All right, see ya. All right, so that's the guy from Lancaster. I used to, like I said, that's like Amish country. I used to talk to someone from there years ago. I never been that far out. But fuck, man. Yeah, that's the thing. When you watch porn, you guys know fuckbook. That shit happens, man. Like when you watch porn, fucking sometimes like a chick will, like, webcam girl will just pop up and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Come you have a place. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't have a car, so Lancaster's like pretty far, but I mean, fuck, if I ever decide to go milk some cows or some shit. Fucking, man. Yeah, so that's the thing. I wish that I knew. I still think about that MySpace girl, and I wonder, like, I always wonder, was that number one a real girl? And number two, fucking, like, is she still doing it? Was that just something she did when she was younger? Was that her sister? Was that her friend? Because she did have like 40 pictures. It was definitely real. You have a passport. Yeah. Porn stars demand respect. I listen to porn stars on radio shows like Howard Stern and what's it called? Jim and Sam Roberts, and they always giggle at everything. They always fucking everything's funny. It's like some sort of psychological thing they got. Catfish on Tinder. Yeah, Tinder's got a lot of weird shit going. I'm glad I'm done with Tinder, man. Squishy Squid, what's up, bud? Yeah, fucking Tinder. I had last time I was on Bumble. This was in the summer. I got matched with a girl, and I knew something was up when she gave me her number. And before I got her number, I was trying to talk to her, and she was like, I could tell it was fake because long live MGTOW. Laters, dude. See ya, Fatila Tubolo. But she said, let me see a picture of your feet. So I knew that shit was fake, because I was like, look, even if a woman is in a guy's feet, like, why would you say? She said, like, in a joking way, like, let's see those feet. So I knew it was fake. And then another girl gave me her number, and I texted her from my Google Voice number, and sure enough, it was some dude playing around. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm off Tinder and Bumble. Tinder and Bumble, they should have some website where, like, the app tells you how ugly you are, so you don't go on it. Even though that would hurt your feelings, like, you are too ugly to join Tinder. What are your thoughts on financial domination? You mean paying for pussy? Financial domination, I mean, that's... Your mic is static. Well, cool. I don't care. I can play my stream back. Let me see. I don't have the calls queued up. No, it's not. April Fools. Stop acting like you can't see my messages. Feedback, bro. Nah, I'm not ignoring you. There's a lot of people typing here. But yeah, man, fucking, I'm glad I'm off the, Tinder and Bumble, because I'm not attractive enough for that shit. And you know what? I used an old picture of me when I was 25 years old, when I was actually in a little bit good shape. I still ain't get no pussy on there, dude. How many matches you got on Bumble? I got good amount of matches on Bumble, and I even had girls messaging me, but they didn't want to meet me and fuck me. That's the whole... See, they have to want to meet you and fuck you, man. That's everything. Feedback is bad audio. Well, and listen, if this stream comes out just yet, let's hold... I don't know. If it's bad audio, then it's bad audio. I don't know what else to do. Cool, bros. Let's see. I'm trying to save that good video for fucking tomorrow, but I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can play. I played female incels, but it was just a guy. Once again, I don't believe in female incels either because they have a vagina. Sounds like a cable is loose? Really? I thought you guys were just messing with me. Text message, MMS received. Oh, that's from the guy. Yeah, man. I got 3. Oh, that's from the guy who just called in. Come out sometime. Yeah, man. Well, if it's bad audio, Jack is unfuckable. Uncuckable. I'm unfuckable and uncuckable. Buttons are jammed from the dry jizz. Uh-oh. I did come on my microphone earlier. Now it sounds good? I don't know. It could be because I'm losing connection. I don't know. I have cable internet. Open video. Yeah, I don't know, dude. If it sounds bad, it sounds bad. When I played my stream on my phone, it certainly sounds good. But do you actually think these guys in the chat care about you? No, I mean, I don't expect people to care about me. I don't need random men to care about me. I'm all here to share my story, dude. I like how this guy's roasting me, but he's here wasting his time. I mean, if you have your own place, if you're fucking roasting a loser, then that makes you a loser, sir. Slavic. Oh yeah, I do hear it. You're right, guys. I do hear the static. So let me see. Using a USB microphone. Let me mute it and then. All right, check. 1, 2. Yeah, if it sucks, then I don't know what to tell you. Usually, this microphone never fails me, but I don't know what's going on. I think that Slavic guy sent me a virus. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Yeah, I hear it. You're right. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, guys. Sorry about that. Don't roast the black pill. It's probably a girl. It could be. I mean, there are guys who try to defend females. They try to like fucking like be like the white knight, and they try to. What is this? 88-year-old woman catfish lost her life savings. Oh my god! Let's play this.
I'm a search specialist here at socialcatfish.com. I want to share with you today a story that happened with one of my clients recently. One of the things I really enjoy is meeting the people that I work with. There are all kinds. Some people come along and they already know it's a scam, but they're just curious what we do. Other ones, for example, a woman that I know, she was in her...
Oh, this is just a story. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know why tonight's topic. Let me read some of my comments now. Let's read some "You're fat, kill yourself" comments. That's the whole reason why I started this channel. Guys like Slavic. What do you think about Tom Likas? Everyone keeps bringing that guy up. I think I checked him out years. See, here's the thing. I've checked out so much material years ago, guys. I have no interest. Even when somebody brings up Robert Greene or that guy, even if their stuff works, I'm not going to approach anymore. Yeah, so pretty much that fucking video of that chick I did the video about. Let me see if this is still... the chick who didn't get approached, that's like my most popular video now out of nowhere. And yeah, the audio sounds like shit. I can't believe that. Because this microphone never fails me, but fuck. But yeah, a lot of people are still commenting on that. Some guys are like, wow, you sound really bitter and angry. It's like, because. Fucking because, like, I explained in the video, girls go out just to reject guys, and she's crying about not rejecting guys. That's why. That's a big fucking deal. Okay, so one guy wrote, oh, no such thing as getting it. He wrote, bro, you're like 30 years old. No, I'm 32. It's even worse. Old, broke, fat, poor, live with your parents. Maybe that's the reason why girls won't talk to you. Well, yeah, fortunately, I thought in my 20s that would help, sir. Gets the likes up, guys. Tom is a confused liberal PUA. And people still bring up that guy that was trashing MGTOW. What's his name? That fucking guy. I forgot. I trashed him a while ago. He was like, I don't remember his name. That's what I said. There's so many of these. I've been rejected about 90 times. I'm done approaching women. Yeah, dude, why don't you try it? Why don't you try 500 or 1,000? Like me. Whoa. Josh, do you have high standards? No. My last few years, I was approaching like fat black girls, and I was still getting rejected. And then I've made out with a lot of chubby white girls. I was approaching like fat. Yeah, and I still got rejected. I've hit on hot girls though. So that's the thing is, I'm always gonna get the opposite. There are guys who say, dude, your standards are too high, right? And then there's guys going to be like, dude, your standards are too low. It's like, you know what I mean? That's why in the video I put no such thing as getting good talking to girls. I've hit on all different types, and I got rejected. So even if I said, okay, starting today I'm going to hit on white girls, I'm not going to get laid. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to hit on only black girls. I'm still not going to get laid. I'm only going to hit on fat girls. I'm only going to hit on ugly girls. That's how bad it is. Do I like fat chicks? No, but I don't mind a big girl if she's sexy. If a big girl has like a flat butt, one of those flat pancake butts, and she's got like a big fat stomach, no. But if she's got like a big ass or something, or big tits, I mean, if I'm horny, yeah, I mean. Hello, unknown caller.
Hey, man, this is Jeff Ashton.
Sebastian?
Jeff Ashton.
Oh, Jeff Ashton. Oh, hello. How you doing tonight?
Hey, man. Thanks for putting me on the show, man. Man, I was just thinking about how, like, it's like, even if you get a girl and you get married or get in a long-term relationship, it's just, there's just nothing left for men, because you get to the point where it's like, and nobody ever talks about this, but if you live with a woman, it's like you basically end up just like battling for basic rights. Like, that woman will control like every square inch of the house. And if you try to even like take over like a little man cave or something like that, it's just like you're just constantly battling just for just human rights. It's just, you don't want to live with a woman. It's so awful. It's so awful, man.
Yeah, well, see, I was never married, but I told my story. I moved in with a girl who I was friends with, and I was stupid. And she told me, like, yeah, it'll be fun, you know, fucking, we'll have a game night, blah, blah. And then we moved in, and she started treating me different. Like, she acted like she didn't exist, which was fine. And then it got to the point where she kept having all these guys over. She had, like, all these guy friends she would fuck. And I didn't know, when she asked me to move in with her, that it was going to be like a whorehouse. Like, guys were just going to be coming in and out of her pussy on every week. So I got to the point where I told her, I said, you got these guys coming over. You know, they're using my shower. You're not even asking me. I feel isolated, you know, and everything. And we were arguing for like 3 months. And then finally, I broke my lease. I paid what I owed.
Oh,
and I wasted all that money. And the funny thing is, she was a black girl. So my dad, even though he's racist, he was right. My dad was like, you know, he warned me. He said, you know, it's not going to end well. And he was right. He just saw it coming. But she acted like we were going to be friends, and the thing is, she didn't even need my money. She made like twice as much, 3 times as me. She just asked me to move in, just to fucking almost like disrespect me. So I just fucking got out of there.
God.
I got the fuck out of there.
So you're telling me you had like Chads like just running through your house, and she was just acting like you were nothing, like nobody else lived here. I mean, she was treating your house like a fucking hotel? Is that what you telling me?
Well, it's the thing. It's like I don't know if they were chads, but like she would have like guys over. Some of them she was friends with. They would just sleep over, and then some I guess she was fucking. It got to the point where I was like, she had her own place. So I said, before she moved in with me. So I said, why did you ask me to move in with you? You had your own place. You could have did whatever the fuck you wanted. Why did you bring me into this shit? You know? And we kept arguing, and it wasn't like every night. It was just 2-3 times a week. But it got to the point where I couldn't stand her anymore. So she worked at night. I mean, she worked afternoon to night. I worked morning to afternoon. So pretty much what I did was I would try to time it out so I couldn't even see her. Like I would just like I felt like I was in a relationship with a girl that I wasn't even fucking. You know, like I would try to time it out and just stay away from her. And then it got to the point finally after 3.5 months, I was like, "Fuck this shit. I'm out." I called my dad. I said, "Let me get my bed out of here. I'm moving back." I did all this before even talking to my landlord. She was going to sue me at first for breaking the lease. She was going to take me to small claims court, but then luckily she didn't. So I paid what I owed. And I did lie to her. I said, "Yeah, don't worry about it. You know, like, yeah, it won't affect the friendship." As soon as I paid her like the last money for the gas bill, or whatever, that's it. I ignored her text messages, deleted her off my Facebook, and that was it. So I'm glad that it happened though, because that's the only time that I'll probably ever live with a girl ever again. Even though we were just friends, and man, it's like, even if you're friends with, I mean, living with a girl as a friend was a stupid idea, but I was so desperate to get out of my parents' house that, you know, I did it, and it was a bad mistake, man.
Yeah, man, it's like a lot of incels and TFLers. It's like, and I mean, I guess even normal people, they think if, you know, they find a woman, like, it's going to save them and just everything's going to be great and everything's going to be wonderful if they can just find a woman. And then I really think that, you know, once you get one, it's like you find out that because of the society, the way it is, it's like if you get with a woman, it's like you're going to be living in some house, and it doesn't matter how many bedrooms the house has, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. She's going to control every square inch of that house. And it's like you're going to be saying to yourself, it's like, fuck, it was better off when I lived in a fucking efficiency apartment, because at least I had one room to myself. At least I had one room where I could put something down and it would still be there when I fucking get back. And I had some space to myself. And it's like, I think a lot of these incels and TFLers don't understand just how lucky they really are to not have a woman in their life just fucking up their everyday existence. Nobody really talks about like the everyday, the stuff you really don't think about. I mean, it's really a blessing to just have your own place, and even if it's an efficiency apartment, and just being able to put something down and it's still there when you get back, and there's not some bitch there that's, you know, just everything is just all about her. It's just her place and her friends and her fucking parents and her, I mean, it's just all about her. And even when you go out into the regular society, man, like I'm in a relationship and I do I do gardening, and some bitch at my work, man, like I was telling some people about how, like, you know, I grow vegetables in my backyard. I mean, I don't grow no flowers because I can't eat them. I only grow stuff I can eat. But I was telling them, like, how I grow vegetables, and this fucking cunt is like, "Oh, well, what does your wife get out of that?" Well, I mean, even though I'm not married, like, she thought I was. And she's like, "What does your wife get out of that? What does she get from that? What does she get to do since you're doing that?" Like, somehow, like, I was doing something wrong by having, like, a fucking hobby of growing some fucking vegetables.
Well, you know what? Sandman actually said it best. I forgot I was watching one of his videos, even though some guys don't like Sandman. And he said that when you live with a woman, it's like hell and everything. He said, at least if you live at home with your parents, even though it sucks, at least you can chill. And even though I live in my parents' basement and I'm depressed about it and shit sometimes, I think about it. I go, at least I don't have like random guys coming over and I was living with that bitch, you know. At least I don't feel isolated. I mean, I do feel isolated living with my parents, but not like the same way, because at least it's your parents or something. But yeah, man, it's you live with a woman, it's pretty, you know, they're gonna take over everything, and it's just it's such a shitty dynamic. But I gotta get to some other calls, man. Thanks so much for calling in.
Dog. Why you gonna put me out like that, bro? We was just getting started.
Well, listen, I mean, somebody else called in, but we can still talk a little bit more. But I do want to get to some other calls. What else you got to say?
Oh man. Never mind, Pimp. Go on to your next caller. I'll call you back next show. This is Jeff Ashton, man. I'll talk to you next show, Pimp.
Yeah, thanks, man. No problem. Person who called in with 218 area code, you can call back. I can only take one call at a time. Yeah, man. It's listen. I mean, I'm gonna try to do a live stream at least once a week. So. Hey, you're on live.
Hi, how are you doing? So, what's the stream about?
Oh, the stream is about catfishing and how I'm a loser and other things like that.
Oh, okay. I wanted to tell you something. So, I just wanted to say that you look like a fat, puffy fish, and I want to spank you. Nigger. Oh, nigger. No. Fucking loser. Kill yourself. Nigger. Kill yourself.
Glad you got it in there. I like calls like that. Hello, 562. You're on the air.
Hey, George Garvey. This is George Garvey. How's it going, Jack?
It's going all right tonight. How about yourself?
Pretty good, brother. You know, I've called before. I like content, but with MGTOW, you know, and all that stuff, do you think guys should not be? I mean, I believe not to have a relationship with a woman, but I still believe in smashing. You know, do you think that we should not even smash at all? Just a question.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it's easy to you, if it's easy for you to smash, like if girls are just throwing it at you, yeah, fuck yeah, take it. But if you're going out doing PUA and fucking
I hear you. Yeah, you're right. Keep going.
If you're working hard for it, like I was working hard for nothing. If you're doing the whole texting, you're on Tinder swiping like crazy, and it's just making you miserable, then yeah. But if girls are, you know, giving it to you easy, yeah, man, why not? I mean, why not just, you know?
Yeah, and sometimes it falls on your lap. You know, I went through a drought like for fucking 2 years at one time. You know what I mean? But no, I hear you. I just wanted to clarify, because sometimes you sound like you just want to get rid of pussy altogether. And you know, I mean, the hand's good, but you know, sometimes you need that gushy, my brother.
Yeah, man. I mean, the thing is, like,
yeah.
The one night I had one night stand when I had my apartment. I told that story. It was weird, but that girl, it was weird because she was just looking for a hookup. It was just it was just a random chick who just wanted, you know, to hook up with a guy. Cool. She saw me, so it was easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Cool. If it's that easy, man, then I would say
no.
Well,
you know what? You know what? It's not that easy. Like I said, I had a drought. I called last time. I went through a divorce and shit. And you know what, Jack? I live in my mama's basement now too because of it. I left my house, my car, and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Oh yeah, and my bitch fucking doesn't even want my kids in my life, and I'm fucking scratching as hard as I can. You know how the courts are against us, and I'm in Cali, so you could only imagine.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing. It's like fucking divorce and shit. You know, a lot of guys who are older than me have, you know, go through that, and you know, some are in their 40s, and you know, they're living in with a bunch of roommates, or they're living in their basement somewhere. It's,
I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. Like with me, I'm 37 right now. You know, and I haven't lived with my mama since I was 18. And I called before last time. I said, you know, I'm not the best looking guy, but I'm decent. You know what I mean? I keep in shape. And that's what I mean, too, sometimes, bro. Like, it seems like you're throwing up your hands. Like, you know, it is what you eat. You even said it. You can work out all you want in the gym. It's what you eat. Because it's 80% food. I mean, 80% food and 20% workout. But, I mean, sometimes we got to do it for ourselves. I look in the mirror and I say, you know what? I'm going to eat right. I'm going to exercise for myself. I don't try to acknowledge these hoes if I'm working out or shit like that. You know what I mean? But, you know, you start taking care of yourself. You start being confident and not giving a fuck. And trust me, sometimes a little kitten starts scratching at the screen door. You know what I mean? Because they notice that string.
Well, I agree with the prove your looks thing, but the whole confidence thing.
And you know what? And you're taller than me, bro. I'm 5'7", so I'm not even tall.
Yeah, but I was going to say the whole confidence thing. Girls don't care about that, man. I mean, that's why I try to make videos because
yeah, and you know what? You're right on that too.
I tell you, I had girls tell me straight up, you're the only guy to approach me like this, and they still rejected me because they weren't attracted to me. I've approached girls. I approached girls who are supermodels during the daytime who looked at me like, what the fuck? And they still rejected me, man. So if that was true...
Yeah, and guess what, dude? They reject me, too. Those same girls, because I'm a shorty. And they look at me and they're like, oh, well, this motherfucker's short. Even though that I'm in shape or whatever, I'm still short. Trust me. So I feel you guys to an extent, you know, and no. Yeah, I don't do PUA. Fuck that. That shit is garbage. Like you said, that's a scam, and you're absolutely right. Fuck yeah. Just trying to take money from guys, you know?
Yeah, I mean, some guys pay. I know guys who pay the local dudes. This one guy, he wasn't even famous. He just called guys up and said, "I'm a master pickup artist." He had guys giving him $3,000, and I used to see this guy out. He wasn't even that good. He was just a above average looking white dude, and he tried to call me up one night. He was like, yo, man, I've seen you out before. You got to work on your game. I can help you. I pull every single week. And I said, dude, you can't help me. I've made 1,000 approaches. What are you going to tell me that's different? And I told him, I don't even have the money. Even if I had it, I would have given it to you.
Fuck yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, no, dude, I got a buddy. And I'll say one thing. I got a buddy that's 6'4", and I said it last time. He talks like a fucking goon. Okay? And that fool gets mad pussy. There ain't no PUA involved at all.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to clarify it, Jack. But I really enjoy your show, man.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it.
For sure. Take care, brother.
All right. Yeah, somebody was trying to call in 717. I think I talked to you before, but you can call it again if you want. Yeah, man, that's the thing is I don't like when people say confidence because you know who are confident are rapists. Rapists are confident.
If you want.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, man, that's the thing is I don't like when people say confidence.
Yeah, you're on. Can you turn your speakers down?
Oh, my God. Hold up. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, first of all, I keep reading all these, hey, guys. So I'm reading everybody's little writing, things like that, telling my man to go kill himself and all that stuff like that. Like, do you not have anything better to do with yourself than trying to put somebody down? The man's already saying he feels like he's a loser, which I don't think you're a loser at all. I think you're somebody who's tired of the bullshit and everybody's giving you this idea what the happiness is or how to get girls and how to do that, and you're not seeing these things work. And what they refuse to acknowledge is the advantage that they have that allows those methods to work. I've gone out with dudes who don't say shit to girls and 4 girls approached them. I've seen that shit happen time and time again, and I've had places where I've just been sitting myself and girls approach me, and I have no idea why because I didn't say nothing to them. But they were, I have long dreadlocks, and some girls just attracted to black guys. That's just it. So that's a foot in the door for me. I start off like 3 points ahead of anybody who doesn't have dreadlocks because they already have, love the dreadlocks and things of that sort. I already start off at 3 points, so that's already in. And my goal is to expand that attraction and to make sure I don't fuck up. That's literally my goal, is to use that little, spark to make a flame and don't fuck it up. All right? So, and I don't think this whole PUA shit works at all. At all. I had a guy fly because, again, I'm not trying to brag, but I do very well with girls. But part of it, I think it's because I focus on my money. I travel a lot. Girls love that shit because they think I'm going to take them with me, which I keep telling them I'm not bringing sand to the beach because when I fly to some of these countries, there's way better looking girls than any girl I can bring from the States and less attitude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, as far as the person in the chat, don't worry about that because the more attention you give them, to do it more. But, yo, dude, I get comments every day that.
This is bullshit.
And I read it. And the thing is, it doesn't bother me at all. It just makes me laugh because it's like, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I already knew by putting these videos up I knew if this channel got some exposure that was going to happen. So it's all good, man. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, much respect for that, man. But no, I'm dead ass serious. And you can hit me up after this. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll put it up there. Bro, you should definitely come on a trip with me. I would literally pay for you to come on a trip with me. You think I'm joking? That's the funny
No.
thing. I don't joke. I don't joke about that. Like I just took my other friend with me, and he had a blast. We had a great time. We was buying bottle service for $60, well, 3,000 pesos, which is the equivalent of $60 US. We ball out on a budget, but we have a great time, man. And I honestly think, bro, what you need. I'm not saying what you need, but I'm thinking what might, make you a little happier. You come out and you see a different world, and you go around some cool people who's chilling and can respect everybody's differences. I love everybody, man. I don't care where you come from. Just as long as you show respect, I show respect to you. But I love your videos. Again, as I'm gonna keep saying, because I love, like a lot of these things don't affect me, but I can see how it affects my fellow brothers. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm always going to be like that. Like, for instance, when I was in Dominican Republic, my nationality is Haitian, but I have an American passport, right? And people are like, oh wow, and why did you like Dominican Republic like that? I'm like, because I was okay. I see people like me, how they were treating the Haitians over there and things like that. But I was good because I had money and I had the American passport. But I can still, you don't have to be, that thing doesn't have to really be, directly affecting you for you to respect and see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So keep up the good shit, man. Can you guys get some likes on this video so his shit can skyrocket to 1 million views? All right, guys. All right, come on, man. This is good shit. You guys might not want to agree with it, but trust me, what I do, I go to bars and I sit there and I watch this shit day in and day out. I have guys who's offered to pay me to come out with me to, help them pick up girls, and I just tell them simply the truth is, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I go places that some girls like black guys. I go places some girls like white guys, and I don't have no game. I went to schools. I grew up in schools with all, I'm gonna tell you a story. So I grew up in schools with all white girls. If you're familiar with Lancaster, Lancaster's nothing but white people. No offense, but I grew up in schools with all white girls. My game was just showing up. That was my game. I had no game. Then I went up to college in Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh. When I was up there, I tried to still play the whole black guy thing, and that shit didn't work for me at all. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not cute. Shit. I just thought I was a good-looking guy because I had every girl on me. But again, since I was a black guy, I was unique. I was something different. It's just the way that it is. And you have to just use what you have and use that and expand on it. You can't guilt a girl into attraction. You can't buy attraction. You can't do none of that. But you can build upon what's already there. Unless you're really, really rich, then you can just pay to fuck you and forget about it. All right, guys. I'm out. See you, brother.
Right. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot for the call. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the thing is, no, I wasn't joking. I just thought, I want to travel more, but I've only been to Miami for 3 days, and I got sick out there because I didn't get no fucking sleep. And I went to New York a few times, but New York is like a jungle, And I only pay for a hostel, which is not gonna. Yeah, he does seem legit. He needs practice handling callers like Tom Likas. Yeah. I'm never gonna be as good as Tom Likas. Hello.
Hello. Hey, I've been watching your stream, and at least you got a house, and you talk about how your parents and how you feel sometimes so fucking ruined. But it's not that bad. At least you live with people who care. Do your parents care about you? I'm just asking.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like they don't really, but I don't know. It's kind of confusing. Sometimes I feel like they do, sometimes I don't think they do, but they're not supportive, put it that way. My dad, they work their ass off to make sure their kids are fed, so they care at least that much, but I don't know if they are super supportive. They're not really that supportive, I guess you could put it that way, as far as what you want to do in life and such.
Oh, it's all right, bro. I get you. I do. Well, at least you have a house. At least you live under a roof. Yeah. And on a peculiar note, yeah, I sometimes fuck around. That's why I kind of been the one calling in and making all those fucking spank jokes. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just fucking around.
Oh, it's okay. That's all.
No, you're not a loser, bro. I actually find your videos great. I just fuck around and shit. I just do that.
Oh, that's fine, man. That's all. It's all good fun. It's I do live streams on my other channel. I get trolls as well, so I know it's fun. It's all good fun.
Yeah. Wait. So now that I tell you, I mean, just know if I call in and make like fucking jokes and shit on Charles, just know I'm just fucking around, dude.
Yeah, it's all good. Thanks for your call.
No problem, bro.
All right, see ya. Yeah, guys, don't if the guy's bothering you in the comment section, that Slavic guy, don't even respond to it because it's all about attention. I used to do stuff like that when I was on Yahoo Chat. Have you guys remember Yahoo Chat? I used to go to chat rooms and I used to do that kind of stuff. I would go to the Asian chat room and I would pretend I was a white supremacist. I would say racist shit about Asian people. And the whole chat was like, get the fuck out of here. And they would kick me out. And I would do shit like that. So that's why it's not bothering me, because I used to do this kind of shit. I used to go to the karaoke chat room. They had a karaoke chat room, and I would step on the microphone when people were singing. I used to go to the fucking little kids' room, pretend I was a pedophile. I did a lot of... That's why I don't mind the trolls, because I did a lot of fucked up shit when I was younger. It's not going to hurt me at all. It's like, you know who you're talking to? Yeah, so some girl was... I'm trying to find a comment. Some girl was on my channel, commented on one of my videos, and she said something like, you were just trying to use girls for sex. It goes back to what I said before. I love how when a guy just wants to have fun and just have sex, that means he's a bad person. Oh, here it is right here. Iyana, I don't know if that's a real woman. She said, wow, you said you never wanted a relationship with those women. You only wanted to have sex and use them. If you didn't care for them to begin with, thank God they didn't get involved with you. That sounds like a woman. So, yeah, anybody can call in, sure. But yeah, so I like how when you're a guy and you just want to get laid, that you're a bad person. But there's girls out there who have stood me up before, played with my head, laughed at me, humiliated me, used me, just made me take them out to eat, not call me back. And it's like, that's okay. And I even said that back. What did I write back? I wrote, I like how I'm gonna, yeah, so she said, I never said it's okay when we use a man for his money, but it's not okay to use other people. If I met a man, and every woman says the same thing, I'm not like that. Yeah, none of yous are like that. Yeah, no woman's like that, right. You're all unicorns. We're just all making this stuff up. How can you call me? Take your cell phone and throw it in the stove. Put it on bake for about 20 minutes. Let's see. You're not an ugly man is all, she says. I think you need to raise your confidence. Once again, confidence does not mean shit. Women don't care about confidence. If they did, I would have got laid like crazy. Unfortunately, someone will respond better to this type of guy because he would take charge. Yeah, I went out and I would grab girls by the hand. I danced with them. I would tell them I want to fuck them. I've done a lot of different confidence approaches. None of it worked. All right? They have to be attracted to you. I even wrote that. I had a woman tell me you only got to come to me like this. Confidence not make a woman have sex with a guy she doesn't find him attractive. She said, maybe you should speak to a male therapist because these women may be picking up on something they're not aware of. So once again, if you're a guy and you're having trouble, you should go to a therapist. But if you're a woman and you like to manipulate men, it's cute and funny because you have a cunt. Right? That's pretty much the message I'm getting here. Is if you have a cunt, you can do whatever you want. And it's all fun. Fuck. Yeah, so I do have females commented on my channel. I try to tell them this is a channel for guys. I don't care what you think. I will respond to them once in a while. Negativity is an attractive trait. Well, girls are negative. Most of them are. They're all feminists now. Some guys, smooth operator. You come off too desperate and friendly. He's talking about my video when I approached that Asian girl, whatever she was. You didn't do anything special. Well, listen, at least I have infield footage. Please stop giving me advice. It'll be nice, but... Hello, 850. You are live on the stream.
Hi, man. How you doing?
Doing just all right tonight. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. You know, I've been watching you for like, I would say 1 month and a half. And I have an advice to you. The funny thing is, me and you are having the opposite problem. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I live in Florida. I live in Florida. I work as a fitness model, and my life is very different from yours because, by the way, I'm not from the States. I'm originally from Egypt.
Okay.
Okay. I have like Italian look, like long black hair. I'm 6'2".
Yeah, I can tell you sound very sexy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, funny. but anyway, the funny thing is, man, when you live the life that you have a lot of women in your life, I want to tell you something. It's the most shittiest thing in the world. It's so shit situation. Like, you would be surprised that sometimes you will get the point of life that you feel like you are sick of them. Like actually, the funny thing is, you get depression. Like, it's so. What got me to really get interested in hearing you, it's like when you have a lot of women and you fucking all of them, you get the point. You feel like you don't feel nothing no more. You feel like you have no life. Like, it's a very weird feeling. Like, it's almost like how you feel, I feel. It's like, I don't know how to describe it to you. Man, let me tell you something. There is no, like, for me as a man who experience many women who really see me just like piece of meat. Like, sometimes you feel like they just sucking your energy like vampires. Like, you feel like, you had this white one, the black one, the fat one, the skinny one. And then you get the point of life that you feel like you're nothing. It just feels the same like someone who have never have women before. I feel like there is justice and there is balance. There is like this universe has a balance. And trust me, when you see a guy with many females, I just want you to know this. Most of guys who are dating multiple women will suffer from many form of depression as well, just like you. The same amount, I promise you, I swear to God, the same amount of depressions. We get sometimes in problems like jealousy. One of them would be a crazy bitch, slash your tire. You might face false accusation. Like, so she might say anything against you just because you fucked her, you let her go. Sometimes they will fight together. Like, sometimes if you are dating multiple women, they will fight together. And after you dump all of them, they will unite against you. Like, they will unite against you. Like, if one of them said something bad about you, the other one will back her up.
Wow.
It's a nasty game. It's not a perfect life. Sometimes, like.
So you're pretty much calling in to complain to me that your life is sad because you get so much hot pussy that you're just tired.
Not really. It's not sad life. It's a life that you live in risk. You live in an era in time that having many women, it's not safe. It's not safe for your future. It's not safe for you as a man that trying to be the best version of yourself. Because let me tell you something, okay? Let's say you're a man who is working 50 hours a week, okay? You're working 50 hours a week, okay? With every date, you spend at least, I would say, 3 hours. If you have, let's say, 5 dates a week or 4 dates a week, that's 12 hours, okay? There is time being taken away from you, okay?
Yeah.
There is energy, mental energy, emotional energy, physical energy. And by the way, even if you look good, you would be surprised that they're still entitled. Like sometimes you will meet some of them feel like you don't know what the fuck they want, and the amount of energy that sometimes you're trying to spend as a man, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I did all the work in my 20s, and I was mentally and physically exhausted, but I didn't get laid out of it though. If I would have, it would have made my life that much better. But
do you know, brother?
I didn't get nothing.
It's not you. Yeah, it's not you. It's the way the society is trying to like, I know how to describe it to you. It's not you. You as a person is valuable. Like, you have a value. Do you know what I'm saying? And no one is perfect. Like, I give you an example, okay? Like, you can find a short guy, even if you watch some of the porn movies, like, if you watch even the porn movies, you will see some short guys who actually perform better than tall guys. Like, even if you come to the reality, your height or your look does not determine your power as a man. Like, your height, like, you can be a 6.5 tall guy who can't even perform in bed, who have maybe prostate problem, who might have testicle cancer, who might have low sperm count. Like, your height, your look will never determine your capacity as a man. The issue is you live in society that making everything upside down. That like, we are defining a car as an airplane. We are defining a tank as a donkey. We just have definition that doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And the problem when you live in a society that defining everything, like, if you have a dictionary, English dictionary, and the book say donkey means cow, this dictionary is garbage. The problem is the way we defined everything is wrong. Like, you could be a perfect man. You have a good heart. You can be a fucking beast in bed. You can be a fucking, like, the best guy ever. Mm-hmm. But because you are facing people who are stupid, they are judging you according to what they believe. Like I would never, like, if I was even like 5 feet, I was even like whatever, I would never let them bother me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, like I told you, this universe has a balance, man, and no one is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Well, thanks, man. I understand your point. Thanks for sharing your thoughts.
It's very nice talking to you, man, and they're awesome. You know, take care of yourself, you know, and remember one thing: your health is everything, man. Take care.
Take care, buddy. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm getting comments right now by the channel. Some chick named Angela, I don't know if it's real. Who doesn't have women are desperate too, willing to take these jobs and bring it back? Who also begs for citizenship? They plan to give men dowels. Okay, I don't know what that means. David M., who looks like a twink, wrote, "Man, how the fuck you gonna blame women for being insecure? Yeah, you're unattractive, not a desirable man. That's nobody's fault but yours." Then he comments on his own comment, writes, "Like, man, you're talking about girls don't deserve to talk to you, putting down shit because you wish they were attracted to you?" A lot of these people don't realize that these videos I made were about thoughts I had from years ago. But so what? Do you guys ever listen to the Alan Roger Curry show, Mode 1? I used to listen to that. This guy, it was Justin Wade, who's a scam artist, was on. And this guy said he was depressed because he approached all these girls and he had sex with one and she was ugly. He kept having sex with ugly girls. And Alan Roger Curry is like, well, why are you doing that? Why are you having sex with ugly girls? And then this other guy called it and said he had sex with ugly girls too, and he was depressed. So if I had sex with those ugly girls, good call, bro. Enjoy your wisdom. You are right. I understand what you were saying. Yeah, that was a good call. Yeah, I am 42, actually. I lied. I try to be more younger with the audience. I'm actually 52. But the dark circles in my eyes make me look younger, because, yeah, so, yeah, but pretty much, it's like, if I would have begged those girls that I approached that were ugly, I probably would have been more depressed. Because my penis would have went soft in their mouth. And that happened to me. The first girl that was blowing me, she was gross. Like, I went soft in her mouth. 562, you are live.
Hey, you know what, Jack? I'm back, and you know what? Listening to your podcast longer and longer, it sounds like everybody's on the same page. Like, yeah, dude, you know, because we feel like you kind of throw your hands up sometimes. We got to better ourselves and do it for ourselves. Just do what you can for yourself. You know, like the dread guy called and all that. This guy called. You work with what you can, but we can always better ourselves, Jack. And I know you always say it. Guys tell you you are a good-looking guy, but you know what, Jack? In reality, you are. And you're 31. I'm 37. You can still do it. Your testosterone's still a lot higher than mine, and you can do it. Is it fucking hard? Yeah, I know, but you know, just do it for yourself, Jack. Do it for yourself, brother. Just eat right. Fuck it. Don't even work out. Just eat right if you can. But you know, I like this fucking podcast, and it sounds like it's going in a better way. 'Cause like I said, but from before I started listening to you when you were at like a 500, and it sounded like you were throwing up your hands, bro. Are you still a young dude? I mean, you can still do it, man. Pussy will come. Hey, if you build it, twat will come. Isn't that the saying?
Well, I don't even care about getting pussy no more, man.
I know, dog, and that's why I know you say that, bro. I know.
I really don't, man, because I've been wrapping my dick in a towel lately. I call it the turban, and I just jerk off in that shit. I hump my bed, I come inside that shit, and it doesn't feel as good as a woman does, but you know what, man? Fucking, it's better than fucking deal with all this shit.
I hear you, man, and it's a fucking pain in the ass. And trust me, I mean, I just started getting into it. Like I said, I got out of that bad divorce, and I'm fucking with some, you know, like I said, and I'm a short dude, 5'7", and I fuck with fat bitches. Trust me. See, I fuck a lot of fat bitches. It's lucky that I like them, and I'm in shape. So of course they gravitate to me, right? You know what I mean? You work with what you can. Oh, trust me, I don't get no supermodel chicks. Oh no, fuck no. The hottest chick that I got took me through the ringer, going through divorce and all this shit, you know? She was a Zumba instructor, fucking personal fucking trainer, all that shit. Like I said, she fucked a lot of Chads and a lot of Tyrones. I saw the red flags, I was dumb. She had all these buff, ripped-ass dudes on her fucking Instagram, you know? I just stayed toned, but anywho, I'm going off on a tangent now. But like I said, I like the path it's going now, bro.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in again. I appreciate it.
Stop eating your taco, motherfucker.
Oh, man. My diet's shit. All right, man. I'll see you. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, my diet is shit, man. I mean, I'm eating too fucking much. But yeah, but that's the thing, though. It's like, a Saturday night I went out, and this white chick grinded on me. It was like the first girl that danced with me. And the thing is, what I told you, girls don't even grind anymore. It was only for like a few seconds, and I didn't do anything. I just stood there. She did it for like 4 seconds, moved away. Then she kept looking at me. I don't think she was attractive. She was there with her friend. She was trying to make some dude jealous she was with. Salvadorian MGTOW. Try it, bro. But yeah, but like she was just messing around with me. But she was trying to make her boyfriend or her fuck buddy jealous, whatever. But I didn't even bother to. She was what I described as the person who called in, by the way. What was it? 814, I think. You call back. I'm sorry, I can only take one call at a time. But yeah, she wanted attention, pretty much. And I didn't really give it to her. Yeah, I mean, I could have felt her. I didn't even touch her because she was backing into me, right? And I thought she was goofing around. So I just stood there, and I was like, she's going to walk away. And then she grinded on me for like 4 seconds. She wasn't that... She was skinny. She had a flat ass. She wasn't that pretty. But she was older, and she was just looking for attention. But that's what I'm saying. Like, even dancing, man, like, it's cool and all, but it's like, man, fucking... I'm tired of fucking dancing. Like, I told you this fucking nerdy black chick was begging me one night to dance. I told her how I got her away from me. I said, look, I want to fuck. I fully just told her straight up. I said, I want to fuck. Like, I don't want to dance. I'm here to fuck. And finally she said, well, I'm not doing that. I said, well, that's why I don't want to dance with you. Go to the Philippines. Yeah, I gotta get money and get on a plane, risk crashing into a mountain, and to get some coochie. But maybe it's the air and the water here on the East Coast. I don't know. What is it? Your parents are going to die eventually. Yeah, that's true. And my parents don't even take care of themselves. My dad's in his 60s. He works a labor job. He doesn't even get no sleep. He just likes to work himself. And my mom drinks fucking Pepsi, and she eats candy, and she's like fat. She's fucking also in her 60s. So yeah, I mean, they're not really. My parents don't want to live. Like, excuse me. I have had 1,000 girls grind on me as soon as I got a boner. Yeah, that's what they do to me. And the reason why girls do that is because they're afraid you're gonna come on their butt. And I told you, I pre-came on some girls' butts before, mostly black girls. When I got to the bathroom, I would flick my penis, and the the cum would shoot out. That's so nasty. Yo, I swear, one time I was gonna come on the dance floor. I closed my eyes. I was dancing with this big fat black. She was obese, man. She looked like Big Mama's house, but I was so horny, and I I closed my eyes, right, and I was picturing like hot girls. And I was like grabbing on her giant ass thighs like this. And I was like fucking her, you know, like that. And I closed my eyes, and I swear, if I would have had another 2 minutes, I probably would have done it right on the dance floor. Jizz in my pants. You were dancing with a gorilla. Probably. She was big as shit, man. But yo, man, I swear, my whole 20s, all I cared about was grinding on girls' asses. That's all I would do. Because that's the only way I could get laid. Yeah, I got your 717. I got your videos and pictures and stuff. I'm trying to read the chat, read comments. It's a lot of work, but yeah. You're laughing now, but it's only going to go downhill for you. Yep. My life is already downhill. You're saying it. Everybody clap your hands. You've explored all over the strip. Yeah, I hear guys call it radio shows. And the thing is, I've never been to a strip club once. Delia's, I passed by there so many times. I used to go to this place called Z-Bar in Philly. It's an after party spot, and Delia's is right next door. But fucking, man, I never fucking, I would never go to a strip club because I would just rather go to a hook. That's why I went to that prostitute story video. That's why I went to a prostitute, because I said, why would I go to a stripper? At least with even though I got money stolen from me, which sucked, at least I had it nut. You know what I'm saying? At least that was, even though fucking, yeah. After party spots are where you get laid. Yeah, but see, after party spots, fucking, a lot of the girls look passed out. That's probably why. I went to an after party spot one time. All the girls were like passed out. And I remember this dude told me he went to an after party spot. And he told me that there was a football player there from the Eagles or something. Like or something. And all the girls were like fighting each other, trying to talk to the guy. Their inner hoe came out. And they're like fucking, you know, fighting to meet this guy. They want to suck his dick because he has value. Because he plays for the freaking Eagles. Gotta be an athlete these days to fuck a fat girl. What a great life. Waste of time. Man, Giants bought them drinks. Probably. My parents do hate me, you're right. I mean, I never asked to be here, guys. I was supposed to originally be a miscarriage. That's what my mom told me. You're a new sub. Welcome to the channel, Dark Knight. That's all I care about is grinding on ass. You can't talk to girls, so what else is there to do? Yeah, that's what I would do, because I read this book. I don't know if you guys heard of it, 60 Years of Challenge. And it's all about physical game. And pretty much, it's all about just grabbing their hand, trying to hold on to it. But it doesn't work, though. You got to be good looking. But I did it for years. I got to tell you, it was better than Mystery Method. I was supposed to be a blowjob. Yeah, exactly. I was supposed to be swallowed. Remember Raising the Sun, and this is what it turns out. Yeah, man. I mean, you're hanging out this whole time, dude. This guy's a fan of mine. Don't worry about him, guys. You wouldn't hang out that long if you weren't a fan. It's all good here. I'm going to take that $50. I'm going to go fuck your mama. Nothing wrong with paying for it. You have to spend money higher. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The chick that I went to was gross. I mean, even if like she did steal money from me, she was very low quality. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, I lowered my standards so low. I said, if I can't get these girls, why the fuck am I going to, you know what I mean? Why would I quit. I was like, I can't go any lower than this. I was hitting on 2s and 3s. I was like, I can't go after 1s, man. 2s and 3s, okay, maybe, sometimes 4s and 5s. Once in a while, higher. Day game, I would hit on like 7s and up. But fucking night game, I was getting rejected by Shreks. 804, you are live.
Hey, what's up, Josh? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Try to chat up with you guys. What's going on?
Nah, I just want to say, man, I'm a MGTOW myself, and I've been watching your videos and some of your infield videos. It's kind of funny, hilarious, but I give you props for that because it takes a lot of guts to put those videos on YouTube and just show how it is for the average guy to be out there, or the below average guy, depending, where you stand, to be out there to, just show yourself and say, this is what's going on. And this needs to be put out there more and more, and I hope your channel continues to grow and prosper in a sense, because there's just a lot of, I'm seeing a trend. Now, I myself, I'm not worrying about picking up or anything. I'm like, it's just getting harder. I travel, and when I travel, that's when I have my fun. But besides that, it seems like because of technology, Twitter, different dating apps and what's going on out there, it's just causing havoc. Like, I'll be out there eating, going to pizzeria, hanging out, and all these chicks are on their phones. Like, they don't even talk to each other anymore. Have you gone out eating and seen that? I don't know if anybody else noticed that.
Yeah, when my first time I went to a nightclub, every girl was on their phone. They were just like, I paid $15 to get in there, and all these hoes were on their phone. I remember I was sitting down, and this girl was like next to me, and she literally looked at me and like put her phone down, like I was gonna look at her phone. She was probably sending a fucking pussy picture or something. I don't know what was going on.
Oh my God! Well, that's how it is. I think most of the problems going on with guys now in the younger generation, I'm talking about the guys from 18 to their 20s or 25, is that where we at now is a very, very bad time, because there's a lot of distractions, and then the way that females are being put on a pedestal way up high, because a lot of government giving different programs and setting them up in colleges, giving scholarships, and it's a sign of the time, man. It's like I said, if you were born 20 years ago, it'll be a different story, because then women needed men at those times. Now it's like it's a free fall. I personally believe, this is just my belief, it's a bubble and it will pop, but unfortunately it probably won't pop in the next 5 to 10 years, maybe 15 years. It probably won't pop. It's something that, once we have some kind of, I'm a believer, once we have some kind of crisis or some kind of venereal diseases that makes the pussy fall off or something, then females are going to be back like, oh man, I need to find a good man. I better not just spread my legs and go, here, give me some. I think, we'll see. I have a feeling that this bubble will burst, but I wouldn't advise anybody to just wait around for it, because it may take a while. Like I said, it may take 5 to 10 years before this bubble will pop and things kind of normalize. But right now, it's just a bad time. If you're like below 5 in looks factor, I'm sorry, you're gonna have problems. You're just gonna have a lot of problems. And if you're like below 5'8", you're gonna have problems, and no matter how much confidence you have, no matter what, you're gonna have problems. I was watching, I don't know if you watched the show, watched it on YouTube, where this guy is in front of all these females, and he sings a song, or he tells them about himself. He talks about himself, and they all like rate him, and they all like said no, yes, and yeah. Ever seen that show? I don't know what the name of it, but that's what it was. I was kind of disgusted by it, but I don't know if you ever seen that. Have you seen that show? I think it's a European show. It's in Europe, I think.
No, I never seen it.
Yeah, you gotta. I wish I knew the name so you could look at it, because it's kind of like when the girls judge the guy, and somebody in the comment section might mention the name. If you look at the comments, they probably know what I'm talking about. When the girls look at the guy and he's like a below 5, they like disgusted. You can see their faces are like looking at him like he's like an inhuman being. Like the way the females look at a guy they're not attracted to, it's almost like they want him to like disappear. Like if they could press a button and he could fall down this bottomless pit, they would do it without a second thought. It's crazy. I mean, I'm just saying this is the time. This is the sign of the times. But it would change. I'm telling you, it would change. But I wouldn't tell anybody to hold their breath. I would tell people just to go out there and travel, and because you will meet interesting people if you travel. Right now in the States, everybody's very, very, very superficial. Everybody's like me. I mean, that's how human nature is. But just here, it's just times 10.
Yeah, I think some of the girls that were mean to me would have been mean anyways, but I think some of them were extra mean to me, especially at night game, because they just didn't find me attractive at all. That was just their way of like shooing me away. But you don't realize that shit till like years later, because I believed that PUA would work like a religion. I really believed that shit. I was like, this shit's gonna work, and it didn't, of course, but I believed in it for years.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I was younger. I did the same thing. I went out there and I went with a friend of mine. We went out there. We went to bars and clubs, and we would try to talk to chicks. And it was like, it got to a point that we was like, this is to me. It got to a point where I'm like, this is kind of like redundant. It was like, this is boring. It got, because you're just trying to talk to church. And I did get, a couple of times, I did get lucky. I got lucky. I did take a girl home while I went to a girl's house, but it wasn't like I was getting, anywhere near 7 or 8 or 10. It was more like I was getting like a 5 or a 6, barely a 6. Or if I do get a 7, if I would get like a 7, she would be kind of nuts or crazy. There would be something kind of wrong, or she would be a baby mama, or some shit like that. If I would get like a 7, but that would be rare. But it's always something whenever I ever dated a chick that was actually attractive, there was always something. She was fucked up in the head, or she had a secret, like a baby mama secret, or the baby daddy was going after her, trying to kill her, or some bullshit like that. Whenever I was meeting a chick, that's why you gotta be careful if you ever meet a chick, or any of the guys that are listening. If you ever meet a chick that's a 7 and she's interested in you, and you're like 2 points or 3 points below her, you gotta have red flags. You be like, why the hell is this girl talking to me? Because there's gotta be some reasons, and you gotta be careful. Like when you gotta be careful if a girl like that is talking to you, because it's almost like a setup. You're like, wait a minute, why is this chick talking to me? What's going on? That's another thing. I mean, I know some guys don't get approached or anything, but it does happen. And I feel like in the future it's going to happen more and more, because I think in the future, and that's my belief, it's my prediction, that something's going to happen that's going to cause females to come around, like, I don't know, some kind of financial disaster or some shit like that. I'm not going to go into deep in that, but it will happen. I'm just saying in the future. So I just, like I said, I call in to tell you, man, keep doing the good work. Let me ask you, Josh, why don't you do more infield? Because when I was watching those videos, I was really entertained. I was really like, wow, this guy, I got to give you props for that. You ever think about doing more infield? I mean, I know you don't want to approach, but if you do like more infield, maybe like interviewing or trying to get the truth out of these females, to more awaken people, because there's still people that are still like in the blue pill side, and they're not convinced. They think that, it's all us. It's all because of us. That is the reason is because you're not confident, or you're not going out there, because there's a belief that incels are like just people that just live in their house and not talk to females and just go on the computer and complain. They're not out there. And I'm not saying you're an incel. I'm just saying that there's a belief out there that it's just because you're not out there. You're not trying to talk to chicks. That's why you're not getting any females. I don't know if you ever thought about doing more like, infield videos.
Well, I answer your question, and I got to end the stream. So you're the last call.
Sure.
I was going to say that I wish I had more of my infields years ago recorded, but unfortunately, I had a video camera. Me and this guy tried to get it, but I didn't have the microphone at the time, and it was just really hard. But as far as now goes, I mean, I would never. I mean, even for a social experiment, I wouldn't, because girls are more and more unapproachable, and than they ever have been. It's getting worse and worse every year. So even for infield footage, I wouldn't do it, because and all the other infield footage out there seems fake, like 90% of it. But as
absolutely,
far as, yeah, I wouldn't. But I gotta end the stream, man. Thanks so much for calling in.
No problem, man. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. I was only gonna do like an hour and a half. I did like more, but thank you so much for everybody who not only called in, but everybody who hung out in the chat. I had a thumbs down. Why did somebody delete it? What the hell? But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And next week I can't do the show probably on a Monday night. I'll probably do it on a Tuesday night, and then maybe the week after we'll try a Friday night. We'll try different nights. So probably next Tuesday night there should be a live stream. I can't 100% guarantee it, but I'll let you guys know. But thank you so much, and I'll see you. And there should be a video up tomorrow or Wednesday about the catfishing documentary I want to do. All right, guys. I'll see you. Have a good night.